Well, hello YouTube family. Hope everyone is doing well today. Did you have your tea today? They say it's supposed to contain antioxidants and help reduce your risk of heart attack or stroke and even help with weight loss. And let me tell you, after we're finished here, I'm going to finally have that summer body I missed out on all summer. Now, this is part 2 of my video series on things that K-pop should have done differently. I have 10 more this time because I have a lot to say on these topics, and without further ado, let's get started. NCT Dream should stay as a unit with the cute concepts or retire the unit altogether. Okay, I'm often confused with the NCT units at times. When NCT 127 premiered, I thought, okay, this is the hard-hitting bad boy concept unit. Got it. And then when NCT Dream debuted, it made me think, okay, underage boys that make me question if I should be standing them and feel like a pedophile unit. Got it. And then like a year later, they came back with songs like Go, which made me go, shit, puberty hit them like a truck. Like, slow the F down, man. What the hell happened to the cute unit? Monsta X should have promoted the original version of Hero on the music shows. I don't understand. What was broken with the original? Okay, man, let's go. Why'd they do a quote-unquote broadcast version? I guess they were following the 2015 trend of dubsteppy trap sounds, but I much prefer the more musical sounds like the brass uses the original had. And while I'm at it, it should have been the lead single too. In my opinion, I felt Hero was the superior song over Rush. Blackpink's Forever Young should have never had the last 45 seconds of the song included in it. While I don't mind the last 45 seconds by itself, let me reiterate, it just doesn't go with the first 3 minutes. It doesn't even sound like the same song. Gah! I hate when YG does this. They drop these beats and shit in their music thinking they're innovative as fuck, but to me it just messes up the flow. Like, this would have been fine for another song, but it's just jarred me with this one. Stop it, YG! My girl. B.A.P's Crash should have never been a title track. Before the fans come at me, let me explain. Back when B.A.P debuted in 2012, they would debut with the powerful Warrior and then followed up with the also pretty powerful songs Power and No Mercy. They were labeled the Super Rookies as they were arguably the most popular rookie of 2012 at the time. And then they came back with Crash, which made you go, hold up, this is the same group? I'm all for trying for different musical styles and switching things up, but this was like a total 180. And one that conflicted with the brand and image they've created and the fan base they've garnered up until that time. If anything, they should have eased into that concept with doing something a little more in the middle, like their song Hurricane. The Louvre is on fire. When you debut in a foreign country, you should really have a good grasp of the language you intend to sing and promote in. I've seen too many K-pop artists who try and debut in Japan, China, and the US and fail. It may come as a shock to you, but people of the native language can actually tell if you're not fluent in the language you're attempting to sing in. I'm not even referring to the interviews that occur that require a translator. For example, if you plan to translate an existing K-pop song into another language, please do it completely. For example, when Beast and MBLAQ debuted in Japan back in 2011, the rappers Junhyung and Mir each kept their Korean raps in their Japanese debuts. I've done a lot of research on this back when I did my master's thesis, and artists tend to do a lot better if their lyrics and delivery can resonate with the audience. If you're trying to grow into a new market, foreign lyrics other than English can lose the potential to gain new fans outside of the traditional K-pop fan circles. I hope to elaborate more on the history of Japanese debuts in a later video, but To be quick, the surge of subpar K-pop debuts back in Japan in 2011 and 2012 were almost insulting to the Japanese, as many did it to get a quick buck from the country since the returns on investment were higher there. They simply took an existing K-pop song and did a shoddy Japanese version with some raps in the Korean and hoped for the best. It seems some acts still try to do this today, but the ones that do well are the ones that are actually great at the language. Do your homework, people. If you ever plan on promoting in the US or in the West in general, don't ever think about doing Aegyo. Let me be clear, typical Westerners don't know what the fuck Aegyo is or the cultural style that comes with it. But don't ever do shit like this in Western media. Please keep that in Asia. Not to sound mean or anything, but these kind of mannerisms are not found in Western cultures. They would give the wrong impression of K-idols that I don't want to express verbally, and I'll leave that to your imagination. But, to be fair, it's always best to act like yourself and be relatable. Western audiences are not looking for fan service of you doing your best Aegyo, I can assure you. They just want you to look hot. Okay, just kidding. Well, maybe. No, really, I'm kidding. No, or not. Cards BM should have never debuted with that stage name. Bruh, 2 words. Bowel movement. FX. Oh lord, where the hell do I begin with this one? First of all, SM, FX was one of the top female groups with the most physical sales albums just behind Girls' Generation and some years of K-pop. They were most definitely not a failed group. In fact, they were the group you should have invested more in, SM. With the 4 remaining members, you still really had something for a Western market debut, as all the members have a really good widespread appeal backed with language fluency. They broke the mold of what a standard K-pop girl group or a group in general looks like. They were different. Musically, they were different. They were, and still, are something unique to the K-pop world and something we need again. Yeah, you have Red Velvet, but honestly, when songs like Ice Cream Cake came out, it came off like you were giving what would have been FX's songs to now Red Velvet at the start of their debut, and had moved on to the new girl group. I'm not dissing Red Velvet or anything, they're great too, but FX has been basically tossed aside for years now and could have been so much more, especially with the strong international fan base they still managed to have. And need I mention China too? Like hell fucking low! Wasted SM, wasted opportunity and potential. Please don't give up on them. I need LOONA back hitting them new ABO high notes again. Yeah, girl, get it! K-pop should have never had imposed dating restrictions. This contract clause has forced idols to be seen as available to fans and has resulted in them being treated as objects and such. Some fans even become delusional to the fact that they think they will marry their idol someday. LOL, bitch please. There's a difference between having a celebrity crush versus creating the perception that the fan owns the idol. If an idol comes out that they're dating, it's considered a quote-unquote scandal, which is bullshit in and of itself. It's not scandalous to date people. The pressures from the public and the hate that's directed towards the idol causes the relationship to strain and implode, and in some cases, the idol is boycotted and or kicked out of the group. And this all stems back to those clauses that idols are not allowed to date. Take that away and have fans get used to the idea that their idol will not be there for them even when they're 50 years old. Now, with what I said in number 9, the way the entire HyunA and E'Dawn situation was handled is beyond fucked up. Q be like, how dare you betray us? You can't just GTFO, bitch. While the public be like, what? Cube, you're canceled. Don't at us. Stocks fall and Cube be like, oh hey, HyunA and E'Dawn. Please come back. Miane. Namaste. Bibimbap. Motherfucker, you don't think we see you trying to cover your ass at this point? There's not enough underwear in this world to cover your crusty fat ass now. You need HyunA more than HyunA needs you. And at this point, I hope the rest of the artists at Cube and employees abandon ship and move on from this canceled company. They messed up so many times now that it's almost completely unforgivable. Well, there you have it, folks. These are just 10 more things K-pop should have done differently. Hope you all enjoyed this video and understood my points with this. Let me know if you'd like me to continue this series, and as always, please be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons for me, and while you're here, please check out many more of my works, and see you next time!